YouTube, Electric Adventures here with a very special package, and quite a large one, from great mate and fellow YouTuber Mark Vergier, or Lactobacillus Prime. He said he was sending me something for my birthday, which was last month. I've sent him a package for his birthday, which was last week. Was not expecting something this big though, my goodness. Although my package was less than a quarter of this physical size that I sent him, and it almost cost as much as it cost for him to send this to me. That shows you how bad postal charges in Australia are at the moment. So, as you noticed, haven't even opened the box. So what we'll do, I'll just put this next to me here. A big note on top. So note. So that was probably all flared out. Hey Tony, as promised, a little belated birthday package. Nothing special, and I hope you don't already own these items. If you do, please feel free to use them as trade fodder. The usual rules. The solid state MSX storage solution came as it... Ooh, I should have said ba-bum then, shouldn't I? As is. Compact flash and drives are something you need to figure out, find yourself. Sorry for the bad handwriting. Anyways, enjoy. Cheers, Mark Vergier, aka Lactobacillus Prime. And he's... Sorry, we're getting a bit of a flare on the camera today. And he's drawn a very good cow. Pretty much Mark's trademark. Alright, so we have... There we go, we have air all the way from the Netherlands. Just getting Japanese air, but not much Netherlands air. So the first thing I find here is, and I've never seen one of these in the flesh before. This is actually very generous, because these, I believe, were a fair bit of money. A Sunrise Compact Flash Card Interface. There have been several over the years attempts to bring solid state solutions to the MSX, and this is the people from Sunrise actually have brought out lots of products throughout the times. Okay, so this uses the larger compact flash cards, so it goes into the MSX socket. So there's the device, works in MSX 2 and 2 plus machines and Turbo Rs, so all the machines, and you can actually have 2 compact flash cards. I do have a couple of those spare ones around, and there is a bit of documentation online. That's exceedingly generous sending that across, because people are always talking about those in the past. Now next we have something for the PlayStation 2. Both Mark and I have been on a bit of a PlayStation 2 kick. And no, I don't have this one. It's iToy Play. I don't think we've ever played any of the iToy games. We have 4 PlayStation 2s. I'm not currently sure whether we have an iToy, but it won't take much to get one of those. I've seen them around. I think even our local cash converters had one in their glass case last time I looked. Now another one in the Grand Theft Auto series, and I don't have this one, and it's Vice City. I haven't played that one. It actually feels rather heavy, so it's got a really thick manual. Like this. I only opened that one because it felt really heavy. And a game that I haven't played on the PlayStation 2 at all. I've got this game for the PSP. It was actually the first game I got for the PSP, although not this version. This is Ridge Racer 5. Mark's been on a bit of a Ridge Racer and Gran Turismo kick lately, but mostly Ridge Racer. So it'll be really good to have a game of Ridge Racer and see what it's like in comparison. Another one I definitely haven't played, a game for the PS2 called Oni. Looks like a bit of a action thing in their anime style too. That one looks quite good. A bit of soccer action with FIFA 06. Be interested to see how bad I am at that. And FIFA 07. Ooh. And another car game, Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. I don't believe I've played that one either. Cool. Oh, and he did mention this one, and for the Wii U, yeah, we both mentioned that we both must be getting old. He accidentally bought a second copy of this game, and I, one of the things I've sent him is a Blu-ray, because I bought a brand new copy of a Blu-ray I already have. But very generous. It's a Wii U game, Resident Evil Revelations. I haven't played it. I've seen it. It's one of the launch games, and it's been on special a couple of times. But every time I decide I'll maybe get it, if I see it on special, I can't find a copy. So I'm most interested in playing that one, and it still goes on. There's a lot of stuff in here. Mark's been exceedingly generous. And this is an arcade mobile. So it's a controller that fits on your iPhone or iPod Touch and adds controls to the sides. Let's open her up. Okay, it's even got the original batteries in there. So your iPhone goes in there, and you have direction controller and buttons, and I take it hooks up via Bluetooth. That'll be cool to have a bit of a play with. It's actually feels quite good. Because I find it extremely difficult to play games on the iPhone. I only recently finally got my own iPad. I'm finding that a lot easier to play games on. And the list goes on. He's actually sent me a Neo Geo CD game, and it's Aero Fighters 2, which is an excellent game on the Neo Geo CD. I may actually have this one. I think my cover's differently, that's what's causing confusion, but I'm sure I might have that one. So that one might be available to trade with somebody else. And this is really, oh my goodness, I've just seen what is included. These are the Namco Museum CDs, number 1 and 3, for the PlayStation. So you can play, classic Namco games. So this first one has Pac-Man, Galaga, Pole Position, and it's also got Bosconian, one of my absolute favourite games, New Rally X, and Rally X Toy Pop. I'm not sure what Toy Pop is, but that's got some of my favourite games on it. Now, they are NTSC ones, but I should be able to play them on, I'll be able to work out how to play those. And the second one has Mrs. Pac-Man, Dig Dug, they wanted did I say Galaxian or Galaga before? They wanted Galaga, and this one's got Galaxian. It's also got Pole Position 2, Fozon, not sure about that one, and the Tower of Dracug, which I've had on a couple of the home PCs. So they've got plastic over them. That's very cool. I'm extremely happy about getting those. And another Neo Geo CD game, a game that I've actually seen a couple of copies pop up and bid on but never got, and it's a really good puzzle game on the Neo Geo CD, and it's Puzzle Bobble. Oops. It's actually a really, really good puzzle game. We've got to shoot the bubbles up and get them to a certain number of them to match in a certain area. Well, Mark has been absolutely, totally generous with this package. I'm blown away. I hope he likes what I sent him. I only sent mine I think it was last Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember. So it's probably won't arrive till next week, I'd say, all the way over from the Netherlands. I never know how the postman goes, but there's a whole lot of stuff here. I won't be able to do a gameplay of everything, well, some of it's modern stuff, but I'll give it a go and have a bit of fun and play those games. And yeah, thank you once again, Mark. Alright, let's go see how many of those we can give a go. Here we go with Puzzle Bobble. I've never actually played this game in an actual arcade machine. It features the Bib and Bob or something. I can't remember what they're called. The two characters from Bubble Bobble. And you can play it one player or two players side by side. My eldest daughter actually wanted to play with this with me as soon as she saw it. She declined to actually join me in making a video of it though. Now, anytime you join bubbles together and there's more than 3 of them, they burst. So, and if you can make them completely disconnect another set of bubbles, they drop down. And in the first level, it nicely gets you with a dotted line, allowing you to line things up easier. And the quicker you do it, the more bonus points you get. So as you can see, quite simple to start with. I was trying to get it so that it to get good bounces, you can, lop off the thing from the top. I'm not sure we're going to fit one. We've got a certain time to play shots too, so you need to keep that in mind. Miss. It's got quite nice little cheerful music. Don't think I can get that past that. So. You've got to be careful you don't drag out the game too long. On the 2-player one, you can also, as the game goes on, you get situations where you have pieces randomly appearing as well. Oh, silly. As you can see, we're running out of space. Another red one. What does that mean? Messing this up. She's stopping me blue ones. Got out of that by the skin of my teeth. No bonus because I was too slow. Okay, getting a little bit more complicated. This up anymore. Solves that problem. Just worked. Hey, that's it. That's the way to do it. Sometimes you've got to take a chance. a great game, and my daughter and I were playing this for quite some time. I finished work. People from my work would leave me alone. When I was trying to do it. Now, the yellows up there. Stretching to try and work out where you best put one. This is getting faster. Out of this mess? That's the question we're going to find out. Put that there. There we go. I'm dead. So, this is a really good fun game. Simple, and you can get obviously modern variants on various mobile devices. It's also very good, but you can't beat the original game. So, excellent. I think it's in Mark. Excellent. Alright, I'm going to give the Aero Fighters a quick go because I haven't played that for ages. Okay, here we go with Aero Fighters 2, or Sonic Wings 2 as it's known in Japan. Looks like the contents of the disc are exactly the same, and it's just the packaging or branding is different, but they both say Sonic Wings 2. We'll go for normal. Envious games are pretty good, and they show you how to use the game. You have a variety of fighters to choose from. By the way, I've done this a couple of times, so I've had a couple of recording issues, so I forgot to turn the sound recording on. So you would think I'd get better at the game. We'll have to see how we go. So we start in Japan, and the background music is themed to the location, and so is the actual backgrounds themselves. The level setup's designed to be two-player cooperative. Every key you pick up increases your weapon power, and different ships you select have different sort of power-ups, but they are reasonably similar. Powers out of her. So this one has guided missiles, which is pretty good. Don't move around so much. You just got to get used to which of the shots you can shoot and which ones you can't. So here we go with the end of the level already. It's not too hard, you just got to be careful. Bullets that come out, and remember which ones you can shoot, which ones you can't. use a bomb. There we go. Just so we can make it to the next level without me stuffing up. Now, people always complain about the loading times on Neo Geo CD games. It really depends on the game. Also, sometimes how clean the CD is too, so... Oops, I didn't actually mean to tap the button there. I sort of missed the intro on there. Here we go, next stage. We have a bit more ground-based attack stuff, which is good. Things are a bit more spread out, which does make it a bit harder to play single player. We'll watch these small blobs. A non-take mode vertical scrolling shoot 'em ups like this don't give you a lot of reaction time. Bomb. So, this boss is slow. We'll only do this boss and then move on. That boss will take up too much time. So these boss things like these things, you need to disarm them, work around them. I need an arcade stick for my Neo Geo CD. Just haven't been able to be lucky enough to. Oh god, that was close. Haven't been lucky enough to win one in a bid for the right price. Obviously, your controllers are a lot more expensive, rate-wise and things. So that's that site done. The sites sort of go in random order. They don't go in the same order all the time. Sort of like intermission bonus stage. Where you can get powered up to maximum. And the power-ups actually run out after a while, so if you don't collect one for a while, the power will go down. So I'm obviously powered up as much as possible, and that is more about, you know, getting a bonus than actually, you know, powering yourself up anymore. Alright, have a quick look at the next intro to the next level. We're going to the US now, and power-ups because of my shot. Statue. So as you can see, it is ramping up in difficulty. You need to have pretty good reactions. This game well. And they're okay. Right. Well, that'll do. This will take up too much time in this game. Thank you very much for watching those. Alright, let's go and have a play with some of the PS2 titles. While I did the PlayStation titles, I might well show my PS2 setup. I have a PS2 FAT with a network interface and a 750 gigabyte PATA hard drive. You can't use SATA ones. So they're getting slightly harder to get nowadays or find. I was lucky to have a 750 gig one that was actually inside a computer. So that I had lying around. Whenever I throw away computers, I always harvest the bits and pieces like hard drives. So lucky I did. I went through the process of setting this all up. And I've loaded a couple of the games Mark sent me onto the hard drive. I haven't done Grand Theft Auto Vice City. The FreeMic boot won't load everything onto the hard drive sometimes. You've got to do some workarounds. Now the game works. If I boot it up from the disk, it works fine. Now the ones I did do were the Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec, Oni, and Ridge Racer 5. So we'll go for Ridge Racer 5. And as you can see, they load really quickly. cuts loading time down as well.
You're tuned to 76.5 on your FM dial. This is RIDGE FM, broadcasting live from Ridge City. This is for all you race fans out there. Here are the Boom Boom satellites coming straight at you with some wicked beats. Check it out now.
It's always a forerunner of technology competing with the Gran Turismo games. Alright, we'll cut it short because of obviously music.
Ridge Racer 5.
Just go into options and see if I can turn the music off. Background music. Okay, sound effects and voice. Okay. Turn anything off, that's okay, right.
Good evening, racers. It's time to get your groove on as we power up. We're out of here.
Okay, so it's got a
see ya.
built-in music player. I'm sorry, I thought that was settings. So interesting how they sneak in Pac-Man stuff in there as well. Okay, now we'll continue. I tried to record this before it messed up with the audio settings, so
okay.
I will skip some of this. So normal, set the team name, and we'll leave the other details the same. Details this time. I haven't really started playing the game properly yet, so I'll set up a proper save when I
Grand Prix.
do a race, Grand Prix.
Break away from the pack and claim first place.
So we have to try and get first place. It is actually quite difficult to get started, and it takes a little bit of getting used to the controls. I think in this particular case I'm going to go for the most speed I can do. You can only have a standard engine at the moment. I suppose having to retape it gives me the advantage of a bit of extra practice. Okay, here's the course. I already know what the course is, so I won't preview it.
The race is about to start. We're bringing you this race today, live from Park Town. We're in for some serious racing action today. 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off. The cars are screaming past the starting line.
I usually don't have a problem with passing the cars at the beginning of the race.
3 laps to go. That was crazy.
And alone for the corner. This car's got more speed than the last one I selected.
Wow!
So watch it on the corners.
Yo!
Where you come from?
We've got the perfect weather conditions for a Grand Prix today.
There you go. I managed to get myself last. I did much better in the last game, though. Different car. So part of ridge racing compared to Gran Turismo is you've got to do a lot more drifting. Being too harsh on it. I keep on forgetting about this double corner. Way behind the leader now.
Two laps to go.
Steering in this game. Fine, huh? It does have very good graphics. Should survive that one.
Many drivers are competing in various races throughout Ridge City. Whether they're seasoned pros or rookies, their goal is the same. It's to win the race. Win or lose, they all deserve our support.
So that first lap time was terrible. Slightly better at the corners. Still won't be a terrible lap time.
He still has a chance. Can he gain the lead? It's the final lap.
Need more practice.
Finish line is just up ahead. It's the final stretch.
I sadly didn't keep up with them. Be better at keeping the other car.
Finish. Too bad. Better luck next time.
I did improve each lap though, so I obviously need a lot more practice. Absolutely fantastic racing game. Very enjoyable one. Alright, we'll reset and we'll go check out Oni. Here we go with Oni. Just do a little bit of this intro. It's got a whole lot of titles and subtitles. So from Bungie, so it's the same one as brought Halo. So it's a game with a Japanese animation orientated theme. Quite good art style. Pretty good. I always said I won't play all the introduction because we run out of time. Game. So this is the training module. I'll skip ahead to the start of the actual game proper. So just for you, Grub Gun, here's a jump cut. Okay, past the general training and starting at the first mission now. The game controls reasonably well. I just defeated a guy there, so. It's not too bad. I'm not 100% into how the aiming system works, but it looks like quite an interesting little game that I'll be able to get into. direction here. Okay, so we've got to look in crates or something. Let's open that door.
Incoming compass data.
Okay, it tells us where our objectives are. So it's not a bad looking little game. You know, a gameplay here won't really do it justice, but you've seen some of the graphics and everything like that. Yeah, excellent. So an excellent lot of games. I mean, I won't do a Grand Theft Auto Vice City demo. There's lots of stuff out there, and I'll probably have a lot of problems with the music on that one. But thank you so much, Mark, for all the items in this package. I'll enjoy playing with them over the next few days. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.